We begin with this story now. The trial against former eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede and 21 others has been postponed to March next year. Gumede and her co-accused are facing a litany of charges including fraud, corruption, the contravention of the Municipal Finance Management Act. It relates to the awarding of a Durban solid waste tender worth over 300 million rand. Now, they have pleaded not guilty to those charges, and we've got senior reporter Zandile Gumede, who's been following those court proceedings and joins us now. It was the second day. I've just read in my intro, Zandile Gumede, that it's now been postponed to March next year. But maybe just furnish us with the details of what took place within the court walls today.
Well, towards the end of the business day today, we saw a dramatic twist in a sense that this matter was originally and initially set down to run all the way till Friday. The judge has been very consistent in asking for the prosecutor to summarize the reading of the indictment, saying she can read the preamble and not read paragraph by paragraph. Yesterday and earlier today, the prosecutor saying to the judge she would prefer to go through the reading of the indictment by reading each and every paragraph, and defense lawyers did raise some concerns there to say it appears as if we're going to be here for the whole of this week. But towards the end of the day today, the prosecutor deciding to summarize and also what made the situation to be where we are now with this matter being postponed to the 6th of March, which is 2023, was the fact that the state had to withdraw some of the counts in this matter. Initially, they said they had about 2,973 counts, but according to the state prosecutor, 153 of those counts were withdrawn. Now, charges range from racketeering, money laundering, corruption, and fraud. So the reduction of a number of counts here, together with alternative counts that were there, made it possible for this matter to be fast-tracked today, if we can use that term. At the center of this matter is the allegation by the state that 3 categories of accused persons in the matter, the politicians, including former eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede, as well as administrators or officials of the city of eThekwini Metro, including the former city manager there, Mr. Siponzuza, those who work for the supply chain unit, as well as the Durban solid waste unit of the municipality, allegedly colluded to form an enterprise and identify possible business people and entities that they were going to assist in channeling tenders to those business groups and business individuals. The state alleges that at the center of this tender is a 320 million rand that we are talking about, and they allege that politicians tried to influence the awarding of those tenders in return for kickbacks. Before we proceed with this, let's take a listen to what the state prosecutor said when she withdrew some of the counts in this matter.
My lady, with regards to these counts, 2432 to 2791, the state withdraws the following counts: 2432 to 2585. That is a total of 153 counts.
So that's from 2432 to 2585.
Correct. And we will now proceed with, that leaves us with count number 2586.
Okay, so just give me a moment.
Got these.
So now you start with 24.
Now we're going to start with 2586
on page. Oh, it's not separate, it's all just
no,
part
it's all
of
part
this.
of the Schedule
Okay.
FF, refers to Schedule FF.
Zandile, there we're getting an understanding of the withdrawal of some of those counts, but was there another indication of why the postponement is so long? March next year is a long time for everybody involved, including us as taxpayers, to wait to get some sense of finality in this case.
I guess all parties in this matter will be, playing a blame game because, yes, it's a very long time to wait, but the indication was there. During the previous appearance here in court, there was an indication that when the matter comes back this week, it will be set down for pre-trial proceedings, then be postponed to next year to allow for all the parties. Remember, it's a very complicated matter in terms of finding the trial dates. However, there have been provisional dates that have been set aside for this matter from the 6th of March next year. So that could be one of the reasons that logistically you need time to prepare for the matter, consult all the defense lawyers as well as the state. They must have their diaries allowing that on those proposed dates, all of them are available for that. But I guess it's something that worries the accused persons in this matter. But let's get some reaction now from Mr. Ntando Kuzwayo, who speaks on behalf of supporters of Umamo Zandile Gumede. Thank you very much for your time. Surely you will be concerned and worried about this long postponement.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Cocker. Good afternoon to your viewers. We are worried because this effectively means that eThekwini region is going to go to national conference without the chairperson. So it will have to be led by the deputy chairperson of the region. It's an injustice. However, we will wait. But at least one positive thing is that the matter is finally underway.
It's what you've been calling for, so you'll have to wait and see this matter proceeding all the way to the trial stage.
Absolutely, it's what we've been waiting for. Look, part of the thing that happened today gave us an indication of where this trial is going and actually confirms what we've been saying, that this is purely a political case, because many of the things that the state is alleging are things that are practically impossible if you look at how eThekwini is structured as a municipality. But we're obviously not going to delve into those things right now, and we'll have to wait for the time where it has to be unpacked here to rebut what the state has been alleging.
If Umama is innocent, competent court of laws will clear her. Are you not worried, or are you saying you do not trust the judiciary in South Africa?
No. We trust this court in particular. We really trust this court that is handling this matter. So
why this one?
No, we trust this. The manner in which this judge has handled this matter has really been impressive on our part, because look, this was a political case that has got a lot of media attention. But the manner in which the judicial officer that is responsible for this matter has been handling it has been very impressive. She's been very professional. So we really trust that it's going to go in a way that is justiciable.
The fact that there's too much media attention is simply because these are high-profile politicians and leaders who were tasked with overseeing a budget of more than 58 billion rand. It's in the best interest for the people of eThekwini and the people of KwaZulu-Natal and in South Africa as a whole.
Absolutely. But remember where and how the media attention was drummed up. It was the Hollywood-style arrest. That's the bottom line. But otherwise, we are aware that, for instance, Mama was, as we spoke in the morning, she was nominated for the position of provincial treasurer, uncontested, going to the conference that set a few weeks ago. So that shows the kind of person that is involved in the matter. So I agree with you on that one.
So you come on the 6th of March. Are you going to mobilize her supporters?
Yeah, we will, but not for the duration of the case. The case is going to take about 2 years, if we look at it realistically. The indictment alone is about 400 pages. So imagine the number of witnesses, although we have not seen the list of witnesses, but I presume it's going to be a lot of witnesses, and it's going to take a very long time.
Thank you very much for time, Baba. That is Ntando Kuzwayo, who speaks on behalf of Zandile Gumede's supporters. When he says it will take time, he is basing that on the fact that there are more than 600 bank statements of the accused persons that have been obtained by the investigating team, more than 200 cell phone records that are part of the evidence that the state says they will be submitting here. So it is going to be one of the very long trials in modern-day South Africa.
Very interesting conversation there, and of course, quite importantly, them feeling confident in the court in which the proceedings are taking place, saying that they are happy in which the matter has been dealt with over the last few days. Siphamandla Goge, I'm going to leave you to engage further with those involved, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later. That is senior reporter Siphamandla Goge.